All right, and then now we will talk about the angle setting. In angle setting is super easy using Katoku guy. Okay, maybe, okay, we do it right here. Okay, so make sure I have a good focus. Okay, now in angle setting, super simple. We're doing right hand shears, which is you find the R on the bottom, and you want to set the shears to let's say 50 degrees. R in 50 degrees, and then you lock that down. When we're doing right hand shears, we use the R reading. I don't know if I can. Okay. The R reading. When we're doing left hand shear, we use the L reading. Okay, so now the R is pointing at 45, 55. So in between 45 and 55, this is 50. So the R is pointing at 50 degrees, right? Now, lock the shears down in the front. Now, we will find the top row right here with the R, also the R, to matches with the bottom, in line with the bottom. R to R in the same angles reading, 50 degrees. So now this angle is locked at 50 degrees. If you find the top R in anywhere else, let's say here, now this edge is not at 50 degrees. It's something else. I don't know what it is, but it's very simple. Set the R in the bottom to where you want it, and move the R on the top and matches it. Now you have a edge angle at 50 degrees. When you do that, you still have freedom to roll your shears backward to do the convexing technique, because you need to roll on the back side, but you don't have a chance to roll over the edge. You have no way to move the angles, the edge angle from 50 degrees to 49, 48, or 45, or 40 degrees. You cannot do that, but you have a way to, you have a freedom to roll the shears backward from 50 to all the way to 90 degrees. Okay, you can do that. Okay, we need to do that. We need to have that freedom to do that, so we can create a good convexing pattern on the shears. But we want to make sure the angles are constant. Again, always asking for constant edge angle. That's all I'm asking for from the guiding system. And that is, I think that is the most important things in guided shear sharpening. I don't want the guy to tell me what to do. I want the guy doing one thing, is to set the angles and then keep that angle. And when this angles is locked down, and no matter what you do, it's not going to move on you. You can just try until if you want to just break it, then it may move, unless you want to break it. Otherwise, it will not move. It will not slip. You don't have to worry about the angles will change at the end. At the end of sharpening, and you see, how come the angle changed? It happens a lot in other different guiding system out there. I know that. I personally used it before, and I have personal friends that use that guiding system. I mean, it creates a lot of unnecessary trouble. I mean, it just unnecessary. So, but now this guiding system that we have here, Katoku guiding system, we don't have that problem. It will never move on you. Okay, so this is how you set the angles for the right hand shears. Again, let's say we set let's say set angle to what is it? This is 35 degrees. Let's set it at 35 degrees. And set the shears down. And then find the R, which is stand for right hand shears, in line with the bottom. Now this shears is set at 35 degrees. So you can see the blade is more upright, right? So now this blade is set at 35 degrees. You want to do 35 degrees, it's going to give you 35 degrees. Okay. Okay, let's do another one for the left hand shears. When you set the shears down onto the clamp, is one thing is very easy to do is always keep the flat side of the shears against the left side of the clamp. So if you find yourself doing this, then it's wrong. Again, the inside of the shears against the left side of the clamp, no matter right hand shears or left hand shears. So now this is right hand shears, we did it that way. Now this is the left hand shears, we do the same thing. Keep the flat side, which is the inside of the shears, against the left side of the clamp. But when we do that, see the edge of this left hand shears is facing upward, okay? But it will change when we set the angles on the bottom. So now I want to sharpen this shears, the left hand shears at let's say 50 degrees. When we're doing left hand shear, we use the L reading, right? So 45, 55, between the 45 and 55 is 50 degrees. Simply lock it down. And then we find the top reading here with the L, which is stand for left hand shears, in line with the bottom L. Now this one is same, in line with the bottom L. Now this blade right here is set at 55 degrees angles. If you find this L is anywhere else, not in line with the bottom L, now you know this is incorrect. So we need to make sure it's like that. Now this angle is here is 50 degrees. Now you can still do the rotations backward to the left to do the convexing, but you cannot roll over to the edge and damage the edge. Again, you know, I always say, you know, leave the sharpening to the sharpeners. The rest, just keep the angle constant for me. That's it, right? I don't want the guiding system to do the work for me, right? So this is how you set the angles for left hand shears and right hand shears. I think that's it about guiding system. And this guiding system comes with a carrying case. When you're not using it, better to just keep it inside a carrying case. And I've seen different brand of machines that they have fixed it, you know, sharpening guide onto the machines, adding the weight, and also it's very easy to damage the guide. Okay, all right, so I think that's it, and then we can move on to the sharpening practice. Okay, and I'm gonna go get ready.